Are you worried about the nuclear power after the Japan earthquake?
Also, what would you do if you were caught in an emergency situation right here on campus?
Those stories and more at Today at ChattState.
Hi, I'm Russell Bible.
And I'm Samantha Durkin. Smoke has been seen near a Japanese nuclear power plant. While there are no concerns of an immediate threat, the incident has upset many Japanese people. Shelby Lynn brings us the latest on nuclear concerns, both overseas and in the U.S.
The frustration over Japan's growing nuclear crisis echoed outside the Tokyo Electric Power Company headquarters.
I was worried about nuclear plants before this incident, but specialists have been saying that nuclear power is safe. But now the specialists have said this accident was beyond even their expectations.
The TEPCO president has been under fire since a March 11th earthquake and tsunami knocked out cooling systems at the company's Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. The company confirmed Wednesday their president is now hospitalized due to stress and fatigue. TEPCO's CEO is taking the helm.
Looking at current conditions, I have to say there are no options other than decommissioning reactors 1 through 4.
Trying to keep those damaged reactors cool continues to be a struggle. The most recent readings of radioactive iodine in nearby ocean waters are 3,000 times the normal level. It's not clear if that's the result of a leak or airborne radiation. While officials in Japan work to stave off disaster and calm fears, in the United States, officials are proactively reviewing nuclear safety protocol.
Designs for every reactor in this country take into account site-specific factors and include a detailed evaluation for natural events, such as earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, floods, and tsunamis.
And offering further reassurance that the situation in Japan does not pose a threat in the U.S. In Atlanta, I'm Shelby Lynn.
Wow, that is really scary.
Yes, it is, and with Sequoia Nuclear Power Plant close by, it certainly gives us cause to think about the safety of nuclear power. And speaking of safety, what would you do if you were caught in an emergency situation here on campus? Would you know what procedures to follow? Pamela Hill spoke with several campus officials to find out what those procedures are.
It's something no one wants to think about, but something we need to all be aware of. What to do in an emergency. Since we spend so much time at ChattState, we decided to investigate more on the issue. Do students know what to do in the case of an emergency situation? And more importantly, do the teachers and staff members know how to direct us?
What would you do in an emergency situation here at Chattanooga State?
Well, depending on the emergency, my first thought would be for safety. You got to do the safe thing immediately.
I probably just try and stay calm and I just pray. I just be praying.
So what would you do if there was a fire here at Chattanooga State?
Probably I'd just check to see if there was a fire right outside my door. If there wasn't, I would, try to get down, get out safely. Probably would not go to the elevator because we've all seen the movies, how that goes down. Everybody gets in and dies.
Do you think your teachers know what to do?
I certainly hope so. I'm the student. They're the teacher. We need to give people a little slack sometimes. Not everybody's going to know everything, and everybody's backgrounds is going to be a little bit different. But they should know, yes.
Do you think your teachers know what to do during an emergency situation?
One of them, yeah, I guess.
Actually, I really don't. I mean, no one's ever really gone over them, so no, I don't really.
I sat down with Kathy Lutz, Director of Disability Support Services, to get more information on the subject. Do you feel that ChattState staff is prepared or has prepared the students?
I would say probably at this point not yet. I think that we tend to think students, being adults, know how to handle themselves, know how to take care of themselves in emergency situations, but in the reality that doesn't happen. And so I think we definitely are in due for some training here on campus.
I also sat down with Dr. Jim Catanzaro, President at Chattanooga State.
Dr. Catanzaro, thanks for speaking with us today. I've heard that there are new emergency procedures going into place. Could you give us an update on that and how it's going and when it'll be in effect?
I will. It's not certain exactly when we'll have it in place, Pam, but the good news is that we have acquired a software system that will allow us instantaneously to text everybody faculty, staff, students, all students, and anybody else that's associated with tiger mail.
So, if there's an emergency at ChattState, remember not to panic and follow instructions. For at ChattState, I'm Pam Hill.
More instructions are coming soon about what to do for various emergencies that could take place on campus. Hopefully, we won't have any of them.
That's right. Well, that's it for today at ChattState. Be sure to check us out each week online and on Comcast Cable 3.
See you in class.